Hey everyone, it's been a very, very long time since I've published anything here on YouTube, and I thought I really owe you guys an explanation as to why I've been absent for so long. Several of you have sent messages asking if I'm okay, so thank you for those if you're one of the people who have sent a message, or even if it's just crossed your mind, is Matt okay? And I'd just like to say, yes, I'm fine, but the problem has been with projects. So this all started this all started several months ago when I attempted a project that was a bit experimental. So the idea was to build a computer that was cooled with not fans, but a bellows system. So instead of a moving fan, it was a bellows that would move back and forth. And the thought was that it would be a very quiet way to move a lot of air. But I had a lot of problems in terms of moving the platform back and forth quietly. So I did eventually get it working, and it's really cool, but it does make some noise. It's not obnoxious or anything, but it's not silent. So I thought that for this project, it wasn't ideal. So I'll be releasing that at some point to show you guys exactly what it's all about, because it is worth seeing. It's really interesting. It's just not what I needed. So I moved on to plan B after deciding this isn't going to work. So started with plan B. And this is actually a much better idea, and it's going to be much more useful for people out there who need something like a computer that's really powerful, but also doesn't take up much space and is super silent, and is a desk as well that doesn't take up much room in a room. So it's really cool. It's finished and it's built, and it's a marathon half-an-hour video that I'm really proud of. It's really good. And I finished the edit and I had it all laid out. It was all good. And then on the day I was going to render it, the hard drive died. And it was genuinely, it was devastating. You know, I'd put months into this project and I hadn't backed up the data because I was planning on moving to this new computer, which has its own backup system built in, and I'd been putting off backups. So I hadn't got a backup of the footage. So at the moment, I have lost everything for that project. Actually, that's not true. I do have the latter parts of the build. So I can still release something, thankfully, otherwise I'd be in a bit of a worse state. But currently the hard drive is with a data recovery center, so there is still hope. But the information they're giving me is super conflicting, and it honestly didn't sound like it was a massive problem. Like, it wasn't a hard drive crash in that the heads impacted with the platters destroying the data. It wasn't catastrophic. It was, I think, something fairly simple in terms of the PCB on the back. But they keep saying different stuff, and at the moment they're saying it's blocked by an ATA password, and I know for a fact that there was no password on that entire drive. So goodness knows what's going on, but we'll see in the next few days whether they can deliver. It's cost a lot, and there's no guarantee that the data will be back. So I'll give an update to all of this at a later date. But currently that's where things are. I'm still working on DIY Perks. I've been working on it so hard the past few months, and it's really sent me back because I've not got anything to show for it right now. So any support would be appreciated, really. It did mean a lot that people actually sent me emails asking if I'm okay, because that's a nice thought, that people out there are thinking, Matt's not published in a while, I wonder if he's okay, and then sending me an email. So if you're one of those people, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. But I'm happy to report I'm fine. It's just the project side of things is a bit rough right now. So in the meantime, whilst I've been waiting for this data to be back, I have been working on some smaller projects. I don't think that I'll release these before this main build video of this computer, because I did want to come back with a bit of a bang and not a whimper, really. So if Obviously, they can't get the data back. I might release one of these smaller projects as a sort of a backup, but we'll see. Hopefully I won't need to do that. So hopefully it won't be long until you see more of me, and I'll get a more regular upload schedule going. And this is the last time such a long gap is ever going to happen, I can assure you. I've learnt my lesson, and here's to the future, and here's to a good year of DIY perks. So I hope you guys are all right as well, and again, thanks for your messages and your encouragement, and hopefully I'll see you soon with some better news. But other than that, we shall wait for now, see what happens with this hard drive, and then take it from there. So hopefully I'll see you next time. I'm Matt, and goodbye for now.